right, welcome back. So at this point, you have really moved through a lot of different pieces, starting with this intentional approach and invitation to reflecting on what's been working for you, what's not working for you, what you want to move into the new year with, and what you want to let go of and release. And then you at this point also have probably felt a lot of that in your body through the physical practice. So as we come to a close of the workshop today, I'd like to invite you to explore one more aspect of this idea of release, and that is to physically release those things that are not working for you. So a couple options here. One is in your journal where you wrote down your response to what is not working for you. Your first option would be to come back to that page and to go through and cross out what is not working for you. And right next to it, I release whatever it is. Giving yourself permission to release what it is that's not working for you. And that is, the purpose of that is that we're setting this intention of releasing, right? Now, it's not necessarily that like we're gonna write I release and that's over with. There might be things that we physically have to do moving forward to really release whatever that is, whether it's a relationship or an experience or a thought or a feeling. Some things, some of those things, like we really can just say like, I release this and we're done, right? We're done with that negative thought or that negative feeling about ourselves or towards another person. Other things might take more time, right? But we're setting that intention that we are releasing that so that we can start the work towards truly letting that go, okay? So that first option is to come back to that page, go through and cross out whatever it is that you are releasing, giving yourself permission to let that go. The other option that you can do is if there is one very, very clear thing that you are ready to release, it's not working for you, you really don't want to carry it with you into the new year. And it's just one really clear, or maybe a couple things that are really clearly showing up for you. Write a letter to those things, whatever they are, okay? And you can do that in your journal or grab a piece of paper, just like a scratch piece of paper, and you can just write a letter to whatever it is. So dear an idea, person, relationship, job, whatever it is, and just say like, you're not working for me anymore because I'm choosing to release you in order for myself to move forward in these areas and whatever that is, okay? So you can do that and write a letter to the things that you are letting go of. Once you have done that, a couple options would be you can, if you really want that physical practice of releasing, you can go ahead and crumple that up. You can throw it away. You safely can light it on fire. If you are going to do that, have like a bowl of water that you can, light that on fire and throw that, literally release it. Third option, I always like to give options here because I know we all have different things that work for us. The third option is if you have like a lot of things that are just showing up and you're like, I just want to let it all go. Like I'm really ready for like to let this go and this go and this go. What you can do is just kind of write out on your page like I release whatever it is, and then you can just kind of rip that up and do this intention of burning. There's a lot of physical practice with releasing and fire and letting go, and always be safe obviously, but you can light that on fire. Take a nice deep breath as you release that. This can be very healing. And as you are ready, you can just drop that in and be done with it. So if you do that and you live with people, let them know that you're burning paper because they might worry. So whatever it is that is calling to you to release, go ahead and pause the video, take as much time as you need to go through that, then just come back and hit play, and we're just going to wrap things up and finish up with the workshop. Welcome back. I hope that this has been a good workshop for you. I hope that has been helpful in this process of reflecting and releasing as we are, in this place of transition at the end of 1 year and moving into a new year. It's a really special time for us to invite ourselves into those spaces. I know that it is not an easy practice. We are definitely challenging ourselves, right? To be vulnerable in being honest with ourselves in this practice of reflection and releasing. So I honor you in taking the time and the courage to show up for yourself in this way. And I thank you for allowing me to be your guide and trusting me in that process. So I wish you well into this new year. It's unexpected for all of us. We're just kind of stepping into 2021 and seeing what it holds for all of us. But I step into this new year with you with lots of hope and opportunity and possibility. So I wish you well. I thank you so much again for taking part in this workshop, and I hope that you will continue to join me through the new year in exploring yourself and yoga throughout the year. Have a beautiful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, whatever time of day you are practicing. And if you have feedback or want to share comments or experiences, please reach out. I would love to hear from you. And so I wish you well, and namaste. So really quickly, this is a pay what you can workshop. The intention is so that anyone who wants to explore yoga has that opportunity regardless of what you are able to pay. So it's just a pay what you can, and you can do that by donation through either PayPal or Venmo. And I have put the details for that in the email that goes along with this workshop. So nothing is too small, everything is appreciated. And if you have any additional questions, let me know.